Så. Försvann allt folk. Okay, welcome to this seminar. My name is Per Astrom, Industry Sector Manager within Mining Materials Handling, working for Bosch Rexrot. I will talk about specific projects we have made in the northern part of Sweden and Norway, and mainly for LKAB, and show that we are a complete solution provider within mining materials handling. First, some data of the Bosch company. We are a global company with over 280,000 employees. Last year we had 46 billion euro in turnover, and the biggest part is the automotive technology, delivering different kind of solutions for the automotive industry, like brake systems, steering device, wipers, spark plugs, and so on. Then we have the industrial technology, that is the drive and the control technology that I will talk about. And then we also have consumer goods and building technology, like drilling machines, washing machines, freezers, security system, and so on. But within drive and control technology, we have a lot of sectors, different industry sectors. And specifically in the bulk material side, we have the big tunnel boring machine, for example, stationary drilling, and then of course mining and materials handling, also including cement. When we talk about mining, we are involved in pretty much everything from the blasting and excavating in open pit or underground mining, until you ship it by boat, train or trucks. We can deliver drive system for everything you want to move. If you rotate, you have a shaft that want to rotate, you have some linear, like pulling, pushing something, we have solution for that. And it can be mobile, or it can be the big machines you see in the port side, or the stacker reclaimer, for example. The philosophy we have from Bosch Rexrot is we prefer to be involved as early as possible in the projects, no matter if it's a project or if it's a retrofit project. And we have very long application experience, over 50 years within mining. And we are likely to be involved in the pre-engineering and the specification. And then when you're supposed to install, we can provide the installation, commissioning, training and documentation, of course. And then when you're up and running, we have the maintenance programs, we have spare parts programs, and of course we have a global local service support. And hopefully we can close the loop and have a long-lasting relationship with the end user, have a win-win situation. When we talk specifically of mine, it doesn't matter what kind of material it is. I mean, here is a Kiruna by midday in the winter. It can be open mine, it can be underground mine. I mean, for underground mine, you might need ATICs, like explosion-proof solutions. We have that also. Mineral processing, it can be everything from mills, conveyors, kilns, drums, thickeners, pretty much everything you see on the pictures here, filters. Materials handling, from conveyors, the big bucket wheel, stacker reclaimers, train unloading system, ship unloaders that you find in all ports, more or less. But if you focus then on the northern part, starting with Norvik, going to Luleå, and focusing on the solution we have for LKAB. In the end of 2009, they built rather big facility in Norvik, 11 silos for storing the iron ore. The train is coming here, empty the iron ore in the silos. They also have one silo for additives. So we deliver the drive system for the chutes. As you see here also, controlling with cylinder, we control the hatch, and we have the power unit, very nice in a closed air storage, like a sealed area, protected from all the dust in the tunnels. It can be a 10-foot container, it can be a 20-foot container. We also installed the belt conveyors taking the materials under the silos out to the port side. This is the biggest conveyor, 10,000 ton per hour, 3.5 megawatt. It's a lot of start and stops every time they have a boat coming in. Switching over to Svappavaara, power units, valve cabinets, cylinder assemblies. We installed the new Vibra machine for unloading the train wagons to get all the material out, especially during the winter when the material freezes. You need to vibrate to get all the material out. 2003 we installed the kiln drive for in Svappavaara, also the cooler in the pelletizing plant. We have conveyors there also. And then we come to Kiruna, and especially the KUI 1365 going into the new level, 1.4 kilometers down under the ground. It was a huge project for us, and it was a huge project for LKAB. And totally, we were involved in all this. Now it's in Swedish, but it's the chutes, the skips, the crossing stations, crushing stations, all the material handling underground. And as you see, totally it was over 400 cylinders. It was containers with power units. It was cabinets with power units, accumulator racks, valve cabinets, a lot of piping. We trained over 50 persons. We did the commissioning and startup. We did the optimization, and we did the documentation. Here is a simulation. Everything is remote control, from the control room. And then they control the chutes. This is how they can exactly know how much they load in all wagons. And then the train goes to the skips, where you have the crushing stations, deliver the material, and then go and pick up more material. This is how the wagon is empty. So this is how it looks like now when we started up last year. It's a lot of big cylinder drives controlling the chutes. We also have the crushing station. The material is coming up from the upper side here. We also have the auxiliary drive for maintenance or emergency purpose. Power units in cabinets or in containers, depending a little bit about where we're gonna install it and so on. And of course we did all the installation ourselves and did the commissioning with our own personnel from the Kiruna office and from other locations in Sweden. 2008, when they built the new pelletizing plants, we also installed the big conveyor, the long conveyor. It's 1.8 kilometers going from the new KK4 pelletizing plant, transporting the material out to the train loading station. It's 10,000 ton per hour, 2.5 megawatt. This is the KK4 pelletizing plant, where we have the kiln drive, or we have the whole great kiln process, starting with the great kiln and cooler. This is the cooler, rotating cooler. And last year we did an upgrade of this kiln drive, increasing the capacity with at least 25% in production. We increased the speed capability with 58% and the efficiency with 10%. This is part of the plan from LKAB to have more efficient solutions. And that's why we come in there and provide this for them. Moving over to Malmberget, we delivered rock chutes, total 17, and it's for loading the trucks. Tractors coming in and the trucks coming under here. And we have a very compact solution there with power unit, accumulator tanks that we can attach close to the chutes here, not losing too much with long pipings and so on. And then finally we have the ore terminal in Luleå. The trains are coming in here, empty the material, the conveyor take the material out to the boats. So we have both small conveyors, as you see here, and big conveyors with big inclination, 13 degrees or even more. Then we come into maybe the most important part for LKAB and why they mainly select us. And we have had a very long relationship with them. And that's because we have very good service. We have skilled personnel for all kinds of drives. We provide a huge amount of, service arrangement for the customers. And we can customize it depending on how much proactiveness you want to have and how much service level you want to have. For LKAB, we have our own service team located in Kiruna, only dedicated for LKAB. We also can remote monitor all the controls, meaning that we can take out historical logs, try to optimize the drives, see how they perform. We can also get alarm. So we can monitor it and we can get alarms through a regular mobile phone. So if we have some alarm, we get the message in the phone, and we are providing 24/7 service for LKAB, and we go out even if it's New Year's Eve or Christmas. That has happened. Just a few years ago we were there over Christmas. So, to summarize, we have very deep application knowledge. We are one solution provider, no matter what kind of solutions we are talking about. We have modular concept, easy to upgrade, easy to maintain. And it's a very high-tech product. Bosch Rexrot is well known for the good quality. And last but not least, we have the global local support, as I call it. And as I told you, we have a special dedicated office for LKAB, and we also have it for other big customers. So if you want to know more about what we can provide regarding drive and control technology, come to our booth. It's just go out here and take right. We are just outside here, and we can tell you more. Thank you very much.